Yo, welcome. Got the starting soon screen. You guys are in at the beginning, YouTube. All right, my fam. I'm gonna get other stuff prepped, as in get water and use the bathroom. Just chill, kick back. All right, all right. I was trying to get this multi-chat to show up on screen, but it's not working. I don't know what the heck. I see you guys in my multi-chat finally, but it's only showing Twitch shit. This stuff's booty. Booty, I tell you. All right, I'm gonna check one more thing. Let's see. Oh, the ad break is finishing now, it says. That was 2 minutes ago. God dang. Let's see. That is correct. Apparently. Well, the actual preview only shows. It must be something about Adam's multi-chat. Must be something about that. I might just get rid of it. We'll see. All right, my friends. Hopefully the music's not too loud in the background there. I think I normally have it louder on during this scene, but I was kind of fiddling with that crap, man. Well, we're gonna go back to some chatting. We'll be chatting now. We'll be chatting. Yo, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. It's been 2 weeks. I'm back. Yeah, it's been some time. It's been some time, my friends. My gosh, my throat is sore, or like dry, sore, and it happened like at the end of work today, of course, right? But Bernardo, SM, how you guys doing? I guess I should be saying Jose, but you know, habits die hard, right? We're the kale. Cake. Oh, okay. I was like, we don't eat kale here. That's healthy. F that. Yeah, so it's showing that stuff. And the scaling is like really odd. I was trying to fiddle with this before stream as well. Don't know what the F is going on there. So I guess I'll just nix it. What about the regular Twitch chat? Did I see that? Let me see. Let's get rid of the Atom. That's gone. Let's go to underneath. There we go. Oh, that's not even showing up. What in the world, filters? Oh, we don't even need a filter on here. Huh. Odd. Okay. Well, whatever. No biggie. I gotta get used to posting schedules back up on the Discord. It's been a hot minute since I've done that, you know. But yeah, how you guys doing? Hope you guys have had a good 2 weeks. As some of you know, I was in South Korea for... It wasn't even that long. It was like 5 days. But yeah. Let me go ahead and... Jose wanted kale. I mean... Who eats kale? I know a lot of people eat kale actually, but still, that doesn't sound fun. Multi-chat requires some IT skills. God, man, you're telling me this is crazy. It should be something simple too. It's just pulling the browser address from the Docker, but from the dock, not Docker. I'm not using Docker. We're on Windows. But yeah, it should be as easy as that. But it's acting all funky, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that off for now. I was trying to like get it so it's just up, always up there now, but nope. Camera, come on. Oh, camera. Looking good, glowing even. If you were of the other gender, I might be the. Man, it was traveling. I hate flying. I hate flying and traveling. It's just not, I don't find it fun. Being cramped up in the plane, getting jet lag. Going one way, you're losing a day. Going the other way, you're ultra jet lagged. Right? I mean, like I wasn't jet lagged going there. It's coming back, and I was like, dead, done. Let's see. All right, we are green. Okay, I've been having this issue with Twitch where you know, if I set it at what they recommend for the bit rate, they would say I'm putting out too much bits out, you know, putting too much energy. And then I lower just one tick, which is just lowering it like a smidget. Then it's like, oh, you're good now. But I set it within your parameters. I don't know, man. Things are funky. Oh man, I do enjoy some water, my friends. Okay, let's see. Let's see if is there anything that's different here. It does look like I'm missing like some chats from SM on the YouTube side. What is going on? I'm gonna refresh. I'm refreshing my my studio thing. So not there. Unless you deleted it. That could be it. You could have deleted it. I don't know. Can you delete stuff on chats on YouTube? I have no idea. It's not often that I've had time to jump into a live on YouTube. I used to try every now and then, but it's been so hard. But yeah, we back. I had a good time. I had a good time when I was over there. It was hot as F, yo. Oh my god, it was so hot. There was a heat wave the entire time, and I don't do good with heat. And there, like every 30 to 60 minutes, there was a what's it called? There was a notification on the phone, like an emergency notification, and it's like, hey, yo, you are there's a heat wave going through. Make sure you hydrate, stay cool, stay indoors in the cool space. And I'm like, yo, I'm walking around outside. I'm sweaty. I'm the sweaty American. It's true. I was like people be looking at me. I'd be dying, just sweating, just through my shirt. We actually had to do. Thankfully, our first hotel had washer and dryer that we could use for free, and they supplied detergent too. I was like, yo, this might be the tiniest room I've ever stayed in for a hotel, but we have freaking laundry for free. Yo, okay. How long was the flight and what? Oh my god, dude. So let's see. The flight from the first layover spot to South Korea to Seoul was it's a 14-hour flight. But then, you know, if you count, like, I went from so my first trip was Chicago to Minneapolis to Seoul, South Korea. That was like, with the layovers and stuff, that ended up being like 19-20 hours, but the main bulk of the flight was 14 hours. Then on the way back, so on the way there, I got lucky. I was, what's it called, I had the IO seat, but I had no one to my left. And there's supposed to be like me, someone by the window. There was no middle person for us. So, you know, I got half the other seat. The lady by the window got the other half of the other seat, and just chilling, just relaxing. Listened to audiobooks pretty much the whole time, and was reading some webtoons. I was reading Tower of God. I'm way behind on that, and I don't know if I'll ever catch up because it's so freaking long. I heard some weird stuff. Weird. Okay. But yeah, so on the way there, stopped in Minneapolis. It was, I almost didn't make it. I had like 10-15 minutes to spare, which I guess that's close, but thankfully my the gate I arrived in was pretty close to the leaving gate. Even though it moved to just like a couple gates down. I got there with a few minutes to spare, 10-15 minutes to spare. Was pretty dang close. So I was surprised because I didn't realize it was that close at the time. Because I thought, oh, I'm like way early. I'm gonna sit down and just chill. Then I look at the gate and I was like, holy crap, this is my flight. I look at the monitor and I was like, oh my god. So that was close. But that first one, you know, the first flight from Chicago Midway, I flew out of Midway to Minneapolis, pretty smooth, other than being close to the next flight, you know. The Minneapolis to Seoul, that was solid because I had the extra arm room and such. And then I arrived in Seoul, and you know, met up with my fiance and all that stuff. The flight on the way back, I went from Busan to Seoul to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Chicago. I'll tell you what, I've never had any luck with Atlanta Airport. That is like, and when I see that, I just know something's gonna go wrong. And of course, like, shit was going wrong. It was no bueno. But that's Atlanta. I think a lot of people had that experience where it's just not a fun experience flying and like transitioning from there. No one likes that airport. Come on. I'm sure there's a worse airport somewhere, but for my experience, that one is definitely the worst one in my experience. My little experience. I'm fixing one of my monitor, one of my windows here. Let's see. I want this a little bit wider. There we go. Okay. South Korea directly to ATL. Holy, what was that flight? Because guess that was going east till you hit the west. Not, yeah, right. Yeah, it was going over the Pacific and across just completely across the states, you know. I think it was what was it, like 16 hours, something like that. It was like 15-16 hours. Could, you know, the flight, we were supposed to arrive a little earlier or something like that is what they were saying, but we hit some, they were saying there was clouds and turbulence that they didn't expect that was going to be happening. That happened. So they're like, yeah, sorry about that. It wasn't anywhere on the radar, and we didn't visually see anything, but we obviously hit some turbulence there. And I was like, that was pretty obvious, yeah. I don't care too much about all the turbulence stuff. That doesn't bother me. If I feel like we're taking a nosedive, then that will bother me. But you know, other than that, I didn't really get worried or anything. We'll be in ATL airport. No, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Were you going for that for that flight? Let's see. Wait, 16-hour nonstop. That's not okay. I thought you were saying where you're going there for some reason. Yeah, nonstop flight. And the way back, my seating was nowhere near as nice. Because I had someone right next to me. He was wider. He kind of like I'm wider for those seats, but he was like, we're like in each other's space, you know. So it's like, I'm nowhere near as comfy as the last time. The seats, okay, I'll say, the seats felt comfier than on the way there. Like my ass was hurting on the way. My booty cheeks, man, it was sore when I was flying to Korea. I don't know how the seats were that much different, but because those felt like rocks I was sitting on. But the other way there was cushier, but I just had no space. Jax to ATL, so about an hour, then ATL to San Fran. You know, I think it was like, it was like 2 years ago. I kept seeing posts about, I kept seeing pictures and posts about people talking about how San Francisco has gone like super downhill. Everything, like a lot of it's changed. But then since then I haven't heard anything about it. So I'm like, people just talking shit. I guess maybe, I don't know. Our flight home is a red eye to Charlotte. Oh, so you guys taking a red eye? Okay, so you're taking a late night. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to say. So after I got back from Seoul to, and I landed in Chicago. I arrived at what was it 11 p.m. is when I arrived. I think it was 11 p.m. Got my bags and stuff. Then I was like, I had to grab my car from the hotel. From there, I just started driving home. Of course, because I never checked the weather. I didn't get a hotel anyway, so I was driving regardless. A massive storm passed through, and all the main roads that lead out of the area were flooded. So I had to do like major detours just to get out of the freaking Chicago area. But then once I got past the storm, past all the flooded areas, got outside Chicago, it was a freaking smooth ride. Just chill, just listen to my audiobooks, and I was just having a good time. Oh, speaking of Chicago, you're playing at Pokemon Internationals next year, right? They're hosting in Chicago, really? Man, I ain't playing. I'm not competitive. I just get the pretty cards. I go, ooh, pretty. Look at this, shiny paper, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was a good time. The overall trip. Of course, like I'm not sure. I know you saw the post. But you know, I said in Discord after I got home from, you know, South Korea. I took a couple days to reacclimate because, dude, I could not. That was the worst jet lag I've ever had. I've never like I normally like adjust very fast to the time and all that. This time, dude, I was dragging ass for like the rest of the week. But I was gonna start streaming last week Wednesday again, but then you know, over the period of my vacation time, my grandpa passed away, so I had to I didn't have to, but I extended my vacation time to the end of the week. That way I could take part in, you know, everything that was happening, be with family and stuff like that during that time, you know. So that's why we didn't have a stream last week or anything, even though I was back. I just had to it just wasn't right. I had to reprioritize, you know. You better come see me though. As of right now, taking the family. You taking the whole family? Again, my condolences. No, it's one of those things where I know we knew it was coming, and in the end, it's like I'm happier knowing that you know, he's not suffering anymore, right? You know, when you got like when you're on a freaking air, you're breathing through like an air machine, whether freaking air tubes, you know. You have you have to constantly rely on people, and then you can hardly eat or do anything. It's like, you know, he wasn't happy in that regard. He had people around him, of course, but you know, there was that sense of you knew he was pretty miserable. So it's like, because no one wants to rely on, you know, you don't want to be relying on other people just for you, just to go to the bathroom or get up or do anything, you know. It's like you don't want to be a bother, and I know that's like how a lot of people feel. So it's like, I'm glad to know that he is just in a better place. He's not suffering anymore, and you know, he's moved on, right? We don't want to see anyone, you know, in a bad state, suffering, or just not being happy. Chicago in the summer. I don't like the word summer, man. I'm telling you, I don't like the word summer. Summer is not a wonderful word for me. I don't like it. But I do have some so the talking session today is gonna be a bit longer than normal. We're gonna Grand Guami. The Polish gods are blessing him, right? But yeah, let's see. But yeah, so it's gonna be a little longer chat session. I've got pictures we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through some pictures of when I was in Korea, and then I wanted to just rank. I've been listening to like a lot of audiobooks in the past year and a half. Not a whole lot. I've been listening to a lot lately since I created my audiobook shelf server for me to access and listen to stuff, you know, remotely. But when I was using Spotify previously, you know, I had some. I have a tier list. I'm just gonna rank some books that I listen to. As a Floridian or honorary one now, I'd rather be in Chicago in summer than winter. I don't. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I personally, if I didn't have to go to Chicago, I'd be pretty happy. But like driving around Chicago is not fun. I would say that driving around that area, oh my gosh, that's not fun. But if you're taking like, if you're doing like transportation, you know, local transportation of sorts and whatnot, it's okay. But when you're driving, it can be pretty shitty. I know July 20th of 2023 when I was over there driving around the city, I was like, holy crap. I remember I stood at a stoplight. It was almost like 20 minutes at this one dang stoplight because nothing was moving. I was like, what's going on? There's no rules here? It's crazy. But yeah, well, I'm gonna go through rank some books. But we're gonna look at some pictures first. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Let us see. I'm gonna catch this Pokemon quick. I normally don't see those because these Pokemon messages from the Twitch Pokemon community game because it doesn't show up in the multi-chat. I don't know why that one doesn't. I have to look over here. Yo, Powder, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey, Kata Minchino. Powder, I'm back from South Korea. Hope you've been well. I don't know if you ended up getting those the audiobooks for a DCC. But I'm gonna be you finished it. You finished DCC. Okay, I remember you last time we spoke. You were thinking about getting audiobooks after you finished because you want to experience it through different means. But congratulations. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You finished what there is now because there's 2 more books coming out. 2 more books left. But we'll be ranking audiobooks that I've listened to, and DCC is of course part of it. Holding off for now on the audio. That's fine. Perfectly fine. All I can say is I'm excited for when you do, because it's gonna breathe like so much life into it. Jeff Hayes' performance is he ruined like audiobook narrators for me. Like 100%. I did see a certain song being sang by a certain Take on me. Take on me. Dude, there's like TikToks on that, and like it's so good. And that's Jeff Hayes singing it too in the actual like audiobook. It's so good. He does such a good job. It's insane. But like I said, we're gonna look through some pictures from when I was in South Korea. The first one, if you're sensitive, close your eyes, because it's a type of fish, but not the kind of fish we want to be seeing. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. And I quote, boop, boop. Yeah, that's right, dude. I was like, as I was listening, my mouth was just agape. I was like, I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to feel. I was stunned. I was stun locked. You found a matchup, man. Tell you what, that's not a magic herb. It belongs to someone's pants. Someone, man. Same way, dude. The AI is getting crazy with the AI, right? I will say the racing aspect, the racing stuff for the last book, I wasn't too into the whole racing stuff like I thought I would be. Like all the other scenarios and the way the levels worked for in the previous floors, I loved. Especially the Bedlam Bride with the card system. Oh, I love that one. But I didn't get a lot of excitement from the racing stuff, except for when they're inside the factory. That was a cool race. Okay, so so you felt the way I did then. It looks like. It looks like you kind of had the same feeling as me, because that's how I felt for the first part. So I felt like the race event stuff was the weakest compared to like previous floors, you know. But there's all the other stuff that got mixed in between the races. I thought it was I like that stuff. Drinks of water. I'll pump the first picture. It's actually a video. I'll pull. I have to remove some stuff too. I don't think not that I know of. I haven't seen anyone who plans to read the book speak up yet. So I mean, I guess. or you can always send it to me on Discord, you know, just in case. But let's go ahead and change the scene here. I'm going to go to my browser, to where my image server is. That way, because that's where I host my pictures. There we go. I got to turn this off too. I turned this off. Chat sources. There we go. Oh, now that's showing. That before it wasn't not wanting to show. Where the heck? Where the heck? That didn't want to show before. I was trying my freaking best to get that thing working. Okay, so we can do that with it. We'll throw this in here. Chat sources. So then we'll do this. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave chat off. When Carl, please phase through Skull Pad Drive of how the dude Skull entering. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. The way that dude, the way that AI was like, first off, he's like, "You stole my thunder." I was laughing at you know when you commented on that, but what the fuck, Carl? Oh my lord. Okay, that is a fish. That is what I call the penis fish.
Girl, there's no penis food. It's penis. A1 likes eating that. Girl, there's no penis food. It's penis. A1 likes eating that.
Oh. But yeah, that's a penis fish, you guys. Oh, yeah, like if you're looking up on YouTube, you see people like biting into them and stuff. That's the very first picture or video I took of when I was there. Pure Japan, though I think I know. Korea? I didn't go to Japan, so Korea? Let me fix this. Now it's in the way for me. Okay, there we go. But yeah. And I of course I sent that to my brother, like right away, Gilly. But yeah, that thing's just moving. It's just oh man, it's just unsettling, you know? But we got some chicken and fries. The first place it was like onion fries that we got. Nothing crazy. Had some some radish and I don't know what those little round things are. I didn't eat any. My meds don't make me I don't really eat a whole lot with my meds, so I tried to eat some, but I had a spray. She had beer, of course. Chicken. Yeah, I mean, here's the chicken. Oh, there's some rice too. There's some rice. Yo, Eve, how's it going? Welcome in. Just going through some pictures for when I was in South Korea. I hope you're doing well. Hell yeah. Yeah, little shawty. Guys, if you haven't checked out Eve, Audio Eve, definitely check her out. She does a lot of ASMR and play some other games as well. But super chill time, and I like to just pop her up and just chill and just relax and have her in the background. A lot of times I don't say anything. I do that all the time. I just pop someone on. But yeah, super chill. You can just relax. Yeah, dude. All these chickens, like they had them like outside displayed in front of the restaurant, or it wasn't like flattened and cut up like that. Of course, it was like just chicken, just like rotating. It was pretty cool. Oh, what? Oh, I wasn't clicked on the screen. But there's Haywan, my fiance, cutting up the chicken and such. She didn't know us. She didn't know I was taking a video. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did Korean barbecue. I didn't take pictures. I had Korean barbecue with my fiance and her mom. I didn't take any pictures though because I was trying to be attentive with her mom that we were visiting and stuff. So I didn't take any pictures. But like you said, Eve, you get it's a table of sides, and it's just completely surrounded. You're surrounded by just sides, so it's insane. That's one thing that I've always thought was interesting for when I lived in Korea and would go out and eat to one of the Korean restaurants and such. You get so many sides. Like you could fill up on sides and be like, I gotta eat real food now. I came all the way here. You found the male fish. It looks like you had a female. right, SM? I know. Oh my lord. Well, yeah. So then I took. There's some pictures of like some of the Pokemon snacks. So when I was over there, it was the Pokemon 30th anniversary. So they had Pokemon stuff everywhere, like statues, pictures. I guess these are a pretty common staple. This Pokemon snacks. But I took pictures of them anyway. Because I was like, oh, cool. Oh yeah, there's some Hershey filled buns. But a Dragonite like a tart. Like I think it was a cheese tart. The Eevee pancakes. Yo. A Mewtwo. I'm not sure what the Mewtwo thing was actually. Team Rocket. It was like a chocolate cake thing. But they all these like Pokemon things come with like a Pokemon sticker as well. The sticker I got was a 30th anniversary sticker, but like Haywan's gotten like all these other ones, like ones that aren't like 30th anniversary. So it's like, oh, I want one that's not 30th anniversary. I think that's just from the first floor window of the hotel that we're at. I was like, oh, it is morning. Oh, but the room that we got was so tiny. It was itty bitty. It was for a room to have like 2 luggage in the room. There was not enough room for that. That's a 1-room luggage. Because you walk in, you have the bathroom that immediately to your left. There's a room to the bathroom, which is the Asian styled one where the shower head is above the sink, the sink, and then a step over is the toilet. So you could like be, going to the bathroom, doing your business, and showering and getting all that, getting all wet and crazy, But this is in one of the movie theaters that we went to. So they had some little personal karaoke machines, we all love that karaoke time. I've been in the karaoke not bars, but karaoke buildings where you can get your own room or have the groups, room, the room for groups. But this was that's like little pods. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Little pods. You can fit 2 people in there. It was just enough room for future. Oh, dude, it was a tiny room. It was so tiny. Like the bed took up most of the room, and you had like a little bit of space for the luggage. And yeah, I thought I was gonna break my ankle jumping over all the luggage and stuff like that. Wrong way. But then I found the gacha, but the gacha machine was broken, but it had Shin-chan stuff. I was like, yo, I love Shin-chan. I freaking love Shin-chan. Maple Story Tumblr. I that's like the only MMO I've ever played and like stuck with was Maple Story back in the day. So I was like, Maple Story has a soft spot in my heart all the time. So I saw that, I gotta take a picture of that. But these were I thought this is interesting looking. These were the seats that we had for the movie. The Busan theater that I used to go to had like couches and stuff like that. But this one had these kind of seats, and the thing is, it was actually super comfortable. Now there's no like reclining or anything, but the seats themselves were just very, very comfy. I was surprised. I was very surprised how comfy those seats were. Did you look at it and you're like, I'm sorry, that ain't gonna be all that comfy, you know? But it was. Definitely was. Alrighty, Bumblebee. Actually saw it. And then of course I got my favorite place. My favorite thing to eat, my favorite restaurant, my favorite thing when I just Coco Curry. Coco Ichibanya. The curry house. Oh my gosh, it's orgasmic. It's so good. As I said, my mind will be in the gutter at all times when I think of Coco Curry. Oh my lord, my pants get wrecked. Oh man. And then I had the egg on the side, dude. And I was a bad Guami. Because I ate half my meal. I forgot about my egg. I had to get reminded about my egg on the last half. So it was like getting cold. I was like, no, I didn't get to eat it when it was like all nice and hot. So, but it was so good. It was so good. The way you worded that, I was expecting. I mean, she'd probably call me pervert over being this excited over Coco's curry, but it is what it is. I love, that's my favorite food. That's my favorite food. It's just the seasoning they have in their curry sauce. Like pretty much my whole life, I've been like a taco, burrito, Mexican food kind of guy. The moment I had this stuff here, blew my mind. I just, it changed my life. That's how I look at food. So that is, so good. Then there's another angle of it, you know. It's tonkatsu, so it's pork. It's like breaded, you know, it's breaded pork, whatever. But it's, I don't know what it is. It's just that sauce, that curry sauce, man. I like spice. My body doesn't like spice. SM. The moment I get spices in my body, even if I just look at some spices, some peppers, my body starts sweating. But man, but I would normally get like a medium spice. I didn't go for medium spice because I was already drenched in sweat. I was like, I don't want to be sweating more than I am now, so I'm just gonna get just low, and then move on. I would have loved to get a little bit more spicier than what I had, but it wasn't in the cards because the heat wave just destroyed my body and my clothes. The coming to yeah, okay, that's funny. I forgot about that. We haven't done like spice challenges in a long time. It's probably good for my acid reflux and shit, you know. Oh wait, I already saw that. I got really excited about another angle. So we were walking in Seoul, and we saw this. You know, we walked by this little river thing, whatever it's called. You know, I don't know. It's not really a river, but it's a stream of sorts. But then, after you're walking down, so we went down by the stream, and we walked along it. And there's a section where there's a bridge, and under the bridge is just a lot of people just in the water, just having fun. So you can see a lot of people having fun in the water there. Then I took pictures of my feet, some blurry feet pics, you know, because of the water. Oh, my feet pics. But yeah, I was just sitting, chilling. There's like people in the background that's in there. They're just playing like some games. Like rock paper scissors, and the game where you move your hand to one side, the person has to look in the opposite direction. If they look at the same direction, then they get hit in the head. They're playing that game. But yeah, I took like 4 pics of my feet. This is a different night. So on this night, we went down to Myeongdong, where there's a lot of food stalls, a lot of stores. And it was just a good time. I love the Myeongdong area. The last time I went there, it was like dead because of COVID and stuff like that. So I was happy to come back here and see so much life in the streets here. It was packed. There was just people everywhere. I was trying not to like run into people because I was so sweaty, you know. I don't want to get my nasty sweat on people. Let's see. But yeah, normally I get a lot of food at the stalls too. I didn't get any of the stall food because I was so damn full. I was so dang full, man. I was cursing my meds. I was like, fuck these meds, man. I want to eat some of this food, but I just couldn't eat. There's another now, Wisconsin streamer who charges $500. Ayo. This is some stuff I got. So I took a couple of pictures of some stuff I got. Miss Autumn Rain. So I got her an army sticker because she loves BTS. Got her a monitor figure. It's Jungkook. That's her favorite person. Yeah, Jungkook. There we go. But then yeah, and I got her a ton of other stuff too. Those are just that first night because we did more shopping. I thought this. Haywan and I thought this was pretty nice to see. This little arch with trees all around it. It was right in front of a cafe that we stopped at, and you'll see some food at the cafe in a bit. But I was like, oh, this is actually pretty nice looking. Oh, it's nice, calm, and just relaxing. But yeah, so here's the cafe we're at. To the right, there's some egg tarts. I'm not an egg tart person. I'm more of a cheese tart person. I love the cheese tarts. Cheese tarts are so good. Oh, yeah. That's sceneries too. Right. But yeah. So here's it's a melon. I don't know. It's a melon thing, but it's got eyes. Dude, this chocolate cookie here. It was basically is a big chocolate chip cookie with another chocolate chip cookie inside. So I was like, yo, I wanted to get one, you know, at the end of the night, but they're all sold out. All sold out. It was very unfortunate. But then some more food items. And then, you know, it was early in the morning. I think it was like, well, I mean, I say early because I'm not a morning person, but it was like 8 a.m. and we were walking around and getting breakfast and stuff. So, and I was like, man, people are like already getting everything already. Jeez. I got the thing that's up the middle, the upper middle part. That's what I got. But yeah, delicious. Very yummy. Here's some more yums, some more yummies. But yeah, the thing I got was that KOG double cheese bacon. I liked it. And these things look crazy. These are crazy looking. Dude, mornings are, I will never understand morning people. Never. Like my brother, Papa G, they are morning people. They'll be up at freaking 4 in the morning and they have energy. What the heck's wrong with you people, man? I didn't get any of these things, but they look really cool. Yo, cordons. Yo, 65-inch. I didn't even get my notebook. I don't have my notebook out. Where's my notebook? Holy buckets. Cordons, thanks for getting a daily crown. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Where's my pen? Well, I'll use this pen. Was that 65 inches? It was 65 inches. Goodness gracious. Why did Quarters block me, says SM? D4, 70% sus. Yeah. Quarters, would you like to see the very first picture / video? The very first thing I did was a video that I took when I was in Korea. We're gonna scroll back down.
Comment. They won't know.
The penis fish.
Girl, it's the penis food. It's penis. Haywan likes eating that.
It's a penis fish.
Comment.
It's a penis fish, Cordons. Like if you look these up like on like YouTube, you'll see like people like biting into them, which sounds awful. Why would you bite something that? Why would you bite that? I feel bad for it. What? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. But yes, there were a lot of Pokemon delights. You know, some Pokemon goods, treats. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're right here. We're right here. But yeah, so I kind of wish I could eat enough where I could try one of these things, these colorful things, but what I had was what overfilled me. Like seriously. But you didn't pick one up and record it. Dude, I don't know how I feel about touching one of those. I don't know if having that in my hand, squeezing it, because it'll shoot it shoots white liquid out when you squeeze them. I don't want to know what that is. Not at all. You don't buy it, but oh my goodness, SM, you slurp on it. Speaking of sweets and Pokemon, did you manage to get the Pokemon Krispy Kreme? I saw that. I didn't get one, no. But I saw pictures of it. I saw some pictures, people taking pictures. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing until I saw the pictures. Dang, SM blocked me again. You guys just keep blocking each other. I just don't understand. What's up with that? Oh, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay, I got this the banana pudding along with my breakfast. That banana pudding. Another thing that was orgasmic. Like, oh my goodness, I had to change my pants afterwards. Just the way I felt wrong. And people were watching me. Man, how can I block him? He doesn't show up. Hey, you blocked him somehow. He doesn't show up for you on YouTube, but hey, somehow you got him. You got blocked. But yeah, this is the food that we got. So she had tea. I had coffee. She got this. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. It was like some kind of cream that was in there. It was freaking good. I'll tell you that. I think that was the second best thing on here. That banana pudding was banging. But this was better than my sandwich. And sandwich was good. But this thing, man, whatever that was, it was good. For her, she tried. She goes, too much. She was like, too much. I was like, yeah, I figured you'd say that. I figured you'd say that about my food. But then I saw this picture and I had to laugh because it's a guy that has like a croissant near his belly button there, round croissant thing, and then there's the guy in the background. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So I was like, yo, I love this picture. I waited like 15 minutes to take this picture because people kept. It was right underneath a table, and I was waiting for people to not be at the table. So the whole time I'm eating, I'm like, are they leaving yet? Come on, they gotta go. And I finally got one. There was a person who put their elbow in right as I took the picture. I was like, gosh darn it. But yeah, I really like this picture. There was other pictures too, but the people wouldn't leave. There we go. There's one without it, but then it's a little bit farther away. I can zoom in. But the bake shop was called Waggle Waggle. Waggle Waggle. I liked it. It was yummy. And then there's the outside where you see the sign that's on the building itself. So Waggle Waggle bake shop, bread and coffee. And then okay. Again, another situation where I wish I could eat, but my freaking meds just make it so I'm just not hungry. This place is one of those places that's recognized by the Michelin people. So they're recognized because they have the recognition plates along the walls, but they don't have any stars. But they're recognized by them as in this is a hot place, or a fantastic place to dine at. This is my fiance's favorite place to eat, her favorite restaurant. So there's dumplings in here, the noodles. It was I think it's a chicken based broth And then the meat on the end. Oh, it was actually super good. I felt so bad that I couldn't eat it all because of my freaking meds, but man, it was fantastic. Oh yeah, those dumplings were banging. I normally don't eat steamed dumplings. Those are good. I had to. Oh, fomantis. I like fomantis. Yeah. I even ate one of her dumplings, but even though I didn't eat all my noodles and stuff. But yeah, it was freaking nice. Oh man, it was not as great a name as Nudes in Nudes. Yeah, I don't know what the restaurant's name is, but all I know is, hey, it's Michelin recognized, which is pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I saw this random gacha machine. They have a lot of gachapon machines, but this one had like actually like Danganronpa characters. So, oh yeah, I only played through the first game. I think this has characters from the second game on here. Might be, yeah, I think it's the second game, and I only played like half the second game when I was on deployment. Then I went and did, that. Can't remember what I did. I probably got distracted or just kept working. Who knows? Oop, wrong way. And then Rain sent me a picture. Cloud's face. It's like, get me away, free me. And here he is. He looks so grumpy. He's like, I want freedom. Give me freedom. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He was just right here, and I mentioned him and showed his picture on the, just now, and he freaking walks away. He hates being on camera. Absolutely hates it. Like when we do our daily phone or video call, he's grumpy during the phone calls. He gets grumpy. Then once I hang up, he's fine. He understands. Grumpy. Yeah, I know. Our vet was like, he has the appearance of Grumpy Cat. He kind of looks like that. I was like, I don't see it, but here I'm like, okay, I kind of see it here. He kind of looks grumpy. He looks grumpy as heck. Yeah. Dude, this is right outside the embassy. This is a building away from the embassy. So I saw that. I was like, yo, K-pop Demon Hunters art on this building here. I had to take a picture. Of that. So I was like, I didn't expect to see that at all. Because I didn't see a whole lot of K-pop Demon Hunter stuff when I was there. Like, it's almost not much at all. But I saw that. I was like, yo, sweet. And then that's one of the past king, a statue of one of their past kings or whatever. He can't remember. Haywan was telling me what he did. I don't remember. My memory sucks, but he did great things. So they have a giant ass statue for him. And then we got to. This is the day. This is when we left the hotel, and we had to kill some time before our KTX train, the bullet train to Busan, the train to Busan. So we got some egg drop, and oh man, mine is the one with the avocado. It was like double bacon with cheese, egg, and avocado. I don't know what this white sauce is. That thing was good. I'm telling you. An ad break is starting soon. Goodness gracious. Already? We might not even get to the game tonight. Yo, we might not even get to any games tonight. Oh my lord. We might just have a chatting session. Jeez. But yeah. That was it was interesting to see that they had like Toy Story, like it was like the Toy Story like branding all over their boxes and stuff. I didn't expect that. So there's Woody, there's Buzz next to him there. We're killing time at Uniqlo, so she was looking at the Pokemon shirts. I think this was at the. Definitely some. Hey, you know what? Maybe I was sweet talking the kiosk, and the kiosk was like, "I'll have the chef give you something sweet and tangy." But this is a banana milk. Banana milk's fantastic. I really enjoy it. Okay, we have ads playing right now on Twitch, so we're gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna refill my water as well. A little salty, a little bit, yeah. You know, you had to. It's a little hard to swallow, you know. Even the water didn't help, or the uyu milk. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. I'll turn the music up just a smidget. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, dang, we're back already. Okay. Time moves fast, yo. I'm telling you, time moves really fast. Shouldn't spit. Oh, you know, sometimes it's hard at some. Sometimes you just can't stomach it. But where are we at? Ah, Korea. Yes. So, man, I don't know if you ever had banana milk, but banana milk's so freaking good. I love me some banana milk. That's exactly what that is. Then you know you get a little straw, just poke it through the top, and you just drink the milk. Enjoy the flavor. That's how it be. And it's a little, it's pretty small, a little container, but man, how do you milk a banana? Man, that's a good question. But you know me, I don't ask those questions. I just take it. It's not, I mean, it could be done in a sensual way. You never know. Oh man. But yeah, if you never had banana milk, I definitely do recommend trying it out. Freaking fantastic. This is, and I did get one Pokemon snack right here. This is the one where I got the 30th anniversary sticker. It was like an apple, I don't know, bakery treat thingy. It was pretty decent. It was pretty moist too. I was surprised. I feel like a lot of times when you get bagged treats, at least here in America, it's always dry. That was moist. Applin? No, I may have eaten an Applin. I'm sorry if you are a fan of Applins. But yeah, so here at Busan Station, they had this awesome setup for Pokemon 30th anniversary. So you see the Slowbro here with the 30th anniversary icon to his left, or I guess to his right, technically. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so there's this huge, it's a big stand. Like it is pretty dang big. But you have this nice big stand here. There we go. Dude, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun at Worlds for sure. But yeah, so you have the little drink, you know, cart here. You have Slowpoke. There's a Psyduck. There's a big Psyduck there. Pikachu. Here's a bigger picture of everything that's here. You got the trio, you know, the OG trio here. But the Mega Festa in Busan. I thought it was cool. I really did enjoy it, man. They're like big figures too. These ones are probably like above my waist. Like the Charmander probably went above my waist, I would say. Oops, wrong way. Then, dude, my favorite, one of my favorites, freaking Wobbuffet. Oh my gosh, I freaking love it. And it's we all know I don't like the female Wobbuffet because the lipstick on Wobbuffet freaks me out. I don't know what it is, but when I see the lipstick on Wobbuffet, it freaks me out. But normal Wobbuffet, hell yeah. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So I mean, I even have a plushie in the background. You can actually see it. Then I had to get the signs. Then they, if I should, one person had a mirror coating it. Oh man, for a mirror coat, yo. But then on the tunnel that goes down into the subway station, they have all this. I don't know if you call it a mirror or whatever, but all this stuff for the Pokemon card game. So I took pictures of each one. So you know, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon. Yeah, it's the evolutions. On this side, the other side has other Pokemon, I believe. So Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Leafeon. Next one should be Eevee, I think. Oh, I was getting pictures of A1. There we go. Oh no, so it's Clefairy and Meowth there. And then there's the Eevee. Look at Eevee. Eevee's cute. Man, my throat's so dry. Ever since end of work today. Then this is like going into the subway, so you can see that, you know, the Pokemon sign up top. But then on the back end here, you can see all the Pokemon card stuff there as well. Even when there's specific gate scans, so you have a subway card and you scan one of the gates. There's like specific gates that when you scan it, your card, instead of a normal thing tone, you get Pikachu. So that was a pretty nice touch. There's my boy right there, Bulbasaur. There's the Charmander evolution line, Squirtle, Slowpoke. Dude, Slowpoke got some love, I'm telling you. Jeez, Slowpoke, Slowbro. It's feel. And there's the wide shot of it. Dude, they're Pokemon stuff everywhere, man. It's awesome. And of course, Busan, they have their little I don't know if it's a little the seagull, the bird mascot, with you know, the different ways of saying welcome in the other languages. There's the building I used to live in, iPark. I used to live in it was this one, this one right here on the right. So I used to live in this building right here. Busan again. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. But here, dude, this is so here's Loyalty World. It's like there, it's like kind of like a Disneyland type thing. But we went there after they closed because we went to a zombie event, which I'm proud of my other half going because she's a scaredy cat. The tone, she was like screaming. The tone of music was the change in the tone for the music was like would just freak her out. She'd scream just at that. Then they had zombies like jumping at us. So proud of her. She did that. But yeah, like there's like rock music playing. But yeah, here we got some of the zombies walking around. But it was a zombie musical in the beginning. They were singing and stuff. Raising his hand up. They did good. It was very done. That entrance did. I agree. The other guy is like another guy that, man, he was awesome. Almost there. Yeah, so dude, they did a good job. There's another guy. Dude, he just the makeup they had on him. He looked cool as fuck, man. He just they did a really good job for the guy's makeup. This guy right here, like, he looked cool when he was like up close to me and stuff. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, that looks awesome.
I'm not really sure what his role is. I think he was like some kind of like zombie lord or something. I don't know. But yeah. But, like, everyone's like taking pictures and stuff like that. They're busy. This lady was like really jumping at people, getting close. There's a guy with a chainsaw. Well, you know, like a fake chainsaw, but it was loud. But yeah, that dude, he was pretty good. That was blurry. It was fun. I never thought I'd go to like some kind of a zombie music event thing. That was pretty sweet. But then there was like more stuff afterwards. This is about like it was like 7:30, 7:45 at night, and it's still pretty bright out. You know, they got their pickaxes there. The zombies have weapons. It's starting to get dark now. I guess, I don't know. Kinda. And then the survivor came back out. There's another scene, but you know, he's got blood all over his face. And then after, you know, we weren't able to do this event, but basically, wait a second. There you go. Okay. But basically, like with this event, we had to start at the start thing here, and we had to make our way to each station. And in each station, you had to get a stamp and stamp your card, because you're on your missions are to like find clues for an antidote. And of course, like, at the very end is where, you know, all the clues come together and you have the antidote at the end. But we weren't able to do that because they didn't make it clear that, you know, when we're supposed to do it. And they had like picture events with the zombie mascots, which we'll see in a bit. And then they had like a makeup thing where we could get like our face, have like cuts and blood on our face and stuff. So, and we did that. Oh, I click again. So it's called Z Track. But that was a lot of freaking fun, man. I enjoyed it. Even if I couldn't do like the event where you run around the amusement park. But yeah, they're like those zombies are huge. They're like towering over people. Like there I am. He's like big, way bigger than me. So they have like 4 different mascot zombies. I think a little bit. Yeah, they're big, man. Take a picture of them. They're like poking you with their arms. That's where the makeup station was. So we went there after the next set of zombies came, which is right here. These are pretty cool looking. You got mad scientist and then some kind of infiltrate type of zombie. But dude, I could not imagine being in one of these suits. It was so damn hot. They had to been there. I don't know. They had to been dying in there. So I feel bad for the people that were in those suits. But they're probably having fun, I guess. That's why they do it. Took a picture of the feet, the booties. Then along the stairs and the escalators, they had bloody handprints, and on the floor they had some bloody footprints and some blood and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Then went to the subway station. So we went to travel around and got some pictures of Pokemon stuff. But different sections had like Umbreon and some they had their own, like it was like every few stations there was a Pokemon. So we had a couple stops. And then more Pokemon on the freaking glass. So we didn't get all the Pokemon, all of those ones, but Got a lot of them. That Pikachu is pretty tall, I'll tell you, but it's cute. Nice big statue. And there's the Eevee was itty bitty. It was still cute though. But all these other ones, like freaking full size. It'd be pretty sweet to have one of these at home. So we get the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon. Oh, another picture of Espeon. Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and then my favorite, Sylveon. Cutie. Look at that. Cute. And it took up a good amount of took up a lot of space. Oh, I saw this Dragonite pizza. That's a bulgogi pizza. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I just took a picture of it though. And then this was in Somyeon, I think it was Somyeon, where they were having the actual like 30th anniversary pop-up stores. So I saw that. I was like, okay, I got a picture of the wall. It's pretty sweet. And I took a bigger one. But yeah, you got Piplup, you got Spheal, Pikachu. Oh, I got sneeze. All right. But yeah, so we got all this. Like they showcase a decent amount of Pokemon. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a water event because it's all very beach themed, especially in the Busan area. It's gonna be beach themed because Busan's right on the beach, you know. All right, there's a lot of beach surface area in the Busan area. But yeah, pretty sweet. I got a little picture just panning through it. Yeah, it just goes all the way around the building, man. We did one raid. We didn't do a lot of raids, but that's because I didn't have remote passes. But they have Pokemon gyms everywhere. Like it's just flooded. Nothing like here in America where we have like nothing, and over there is like everywhere. But I got hardest hitter. I was proud because I was like one of the lowest levels, but I got hardest hitter, so I was like yes. Because we even had like I think it was a level 80 person with us, and I was like I out damaged the level 80 guy. So I was proud. But yeah, these were in front of the Pokemon store. So the Pokemon pop-up shop. So we had some Pikachu there. Well, this is the female Pikachu because it's got the heart tail. And then we got, you know, more. It's a nice looking display. There's a pop-up store. And then on the left, there's another store in the far left, and that's where like the card shop was. But the thing is, you had to get there early to get in line. You can only pick one, because there's just too many people. So it was one or the other. We did the store because I was hoping I could get some plushy like souvenirs, but they were sold out of everything except for like the $100 plushies, and I'm not spending $100 for a plushie. But I was number 128 in line, and that was 2 hours early. There are people that checked in and got a number 4 hours early, and probably some before that. But before staff was even like setting up, people were already waiting to get checked in. It's like, holy crap! I thought we got there early, 2 hours early. That people were there way earlier. It was cute, a little trailer with Psyduck and Spheal. These were all sold out, so this is just display stuff. But man, I really wanted to get some of these. I would have got some pins, you know, especially the Gardevoir pin. Yeah, the Venusaur, but they're all sold out, so I couldn't get any, which was very unfortunate. And it's because I was 128 in line. I was like, come on. So people just bought everything. All the early people just bought everything up. But yeah, pretty sweet pins. I think they're like, I want to say they're like $12 a piece or something like that. So they're a little more than what I'd want to pay, but I would have gotten some if I could. Like there's a Gibble, Spiritomb. In my throat, man. But yeah, I would have got some Froakie. Pretty sweet. So then of course I would, oh my gosh, I would have loved to get the Larvitar plushie. Goodness gracious. Yo, Eric, how's it going? Yeah, new rules to the chat. That, yeah, I didn't even know I could do that. It was today actually, when I was just prepping for this, you know, prepping the information for stream. And I was looking through the general settings of the page. I was like, what the heck? This is where you do it. It wasn't even like the stream studio stuff. It was like in a different setting area. So I found that and I was like, okay, I can add those. Trip was good. Going through the pictures. We've actually been going through the pictures. I didn't think I'd be taking this long. So I definitely don't think we're getting to the game tonight at all. So, which is okay. We have plenty of time to play games. We're just gonna show off pictures, and then I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. So I want to rank the audiobooks I've listened to in the past like year and a half. But yeah, so going through, they had the Pokemon 30th anniversary going on. So there's a lot of pictures of that. But I had a lot of pictures from when I was in Seoul. These are Busan pictures now. But I had a good time. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well. But yeah, I mean, like if these were available, I definitely would have got the Larvitar and Munchlax. These two look so cute. Oh my gosh. Like I would have definitely got these two, but then I would have got some of these for souvenirs, you know, for family members. But they're all sold out. These are just display items. So that was so unfortunate. What do you think you can do start Pokemon for the new? I actually have not. I mean, I looked at it when it first released, but I don't remember what they look like anymore. So I'm not too sure. I never. I haven't bought I haven't bought the Switch 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to, just because there's other stuff to spend money on, you know. So I don't recall what the Pokemon are, but I'm Team Grass. I've always been Team Grass, so I'd probably gravitate towards the Grass type. Just because that's how I've always been. I've always gravitated towards the Grass type, then be Water type next. This was I was so mad. So I've been looking for like Nikkei figures because this is like one of the mobile games I play, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanna try one of these. But so it's 10,000 won for one try, which 10,000 won is like, this is like $7 for a gacha machine thing. However, the payment processing unit here was freaking broken. It wouldn't take my money. It wouldn't take my fiance's money. You couldn't. Nothing was working. The coin thingy wasn't working. This whole machine was broken. I was so mad. I was like, no, this is the only time I've seen God's Victory Nikkei. I can't even do it. So, you know, that was disappointing. But I was happy to see the game get some love, you know. And we grabbed some food. Dude, get those meatballs. Hell yeah. Oh man. Oh, we went to a ragdoll cat cafe. They had a Maine Coon, Forest Norwegian cat, and some other cats too, but mostly ragdolls. Unfortunately, it was really busy because it was International Cat Day, so that's when like everyone brought their kids to the cafe. My fiance were like, "Oh, we get to pet a couple cats," but most of the cats were running around trying to get treats from the kids, you know. So they're just everywhere. All the cats. It was nice to see. Super cute. Look at that. Look at this one. It's not a ragdoll, but you're just chilling, sleeping. And this was like, leave me in peace. Just let me be in my own peaceful state, my little peaceful bubble. Yo, SM, take care. I'm gonna get that good old rest and enjoy. Nice blue eyes. Super cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. So cute. I really did enjoy that. That was fun. Even though I couldn't pet as many cats as I wanted, I had a lot of fun still. Just sitting there, just beating them around the cats was nice enough. Dude, this one was like, dude, the Maine Coon, that Maine Coon was, like that's when I was like, I really wanted to pet the Maine Coon. He's just looking. He's like, she touched me. She's touching me. I want my space. The white cat there. Super cute, man. Look at that. he's got like a little derpy face on. Oh my goodness. There's a ragdoll with a shirt on. So cute. I think there was two. Yeah, there were two of them with like shirts on. So he has like part of a mustache, looks like, right? There's so many. Wow. But it was just really nice. This was I like this. It's like such a derpy face. It's so funny, so cute. So you can see the pink belly. Oh man, love it. They had a turtle in there as well. The fish. Yo! Meow. Yo, Kawaii, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for resubbing for 36 freaking months. Thank you for grabbing the daily crown as well, but 36 months? Goodness gracious. Oh my lord. How are you doing? How's your night going? How have you been past couple weeks? 84% sussiness. 34 millimeter peeper. 34 mm. Kawaii. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, I've been so busy with work and life and growing, and I mean, hey, your energy is not just your energy, right? Your food is not just your food. Your liquids are not just your water. The stuff you drink, it's not just for you. It's for the little one as well. So hopefully, you got some energy where you can at least like try to find some enjoyment in your day. But I totally understand. You had to see. Oh, really? So you had one of those. What's it? A sonogram? Is that what it's called? One of those scans? I think it's called a sonogram. Ultrasound. Oh gosh, I'm probably way wrong. What the fuck is a sonogram? Ultrasound. Okay, that's pretty cool. And from what they see, everything's looking healthy though. Hopefully, I don't know if they can tell all that much from that, but hopefully. Oh, is it just a different name? Okay. Yep, and very active. So you must feel him like moving around, dancing in there. Oh man! Right now we're just going through some pictures of when I was in. This is Busan now, but when I was in South Korea, this was at a cat cafe. So a lot of cats. I'm just gonna backtrack to some of these. It was International Cat Day, so we went to the cat cafe, and of course, you know, it was flooded with kids. That's okay though. It was nice to be around all the cats and just see them either be peaceful or just try to beg for treats, you know. They had some munchkins, Maine Coons, but mostly ragdolls. You're back? Yo, welcome back, Eric. You've always wanted to go to a cat cafe, Koi? I highly recommend it. If you have a chance to go to like a pet cafe of sorts, definitely check one out. Where I live, we have a cat cafe over here where I live, but nothing like this. This is like next level, this cat cafe. I've been to I think my favorite might still be the raccoon cafe, just because it was just so silly. There's one raccoon that was just violating everyone. I won't say everyone, just the other raccoons just violating. So I was laughing at that. Let's get back to the where were we? Oh yeah, we're at the turtles. Eric, hope you're enjoying your meatballs. Meatballs sound good. I like meatballs. Get some pasta with it. Yeah, dude, the cats are super cute. Like I said, this one's derpy face. It's cute, and then you see his pink belly, the pink pads here, super cute. But yeah, it's just a cat cafe where you can get a drink, or you didn't have to get a drink. You just pay to just be with the cats. So you get, it was like $10 for an hour. So we got an hour. But then they had a aquarium with turtles. They had some baby cats too, but They didn't want us taking pictures of the baby cats, the kittens, you know. So that's fine. And then oh, this was in Hyundai, the Hyundai beach area. So this is this is like during the day, it's like a market where people are selling like fish and seafood and all this other stuff. At night, it's like there's like the restaurant open up for the nighttime. This was at Baskin and Robbins. So they had an Eevee cake and a Toy Story Forky cake. I had to take a picture of the Luffy. You know, it's Luffy. But yeah, then the hotel that we stayed at in Busan, the floor we were at was it was like the cinema themed floor where like I only got one picture, but along like every other door between the rooms was like a movie poster. But I was always so hot that I was like, I didn't want to take my phone to take pictures. Because there's a heat wave running through the whole time, so it was grueling. But yeah, I'm gonna backtrack to the beginning to show you the very first thing I took, and it's not pleasant to look at least for me. But yeah, so we stayed at the BMC Arpina. The cinema house, that's what it was called. The floors, there's 3 floors that were cinema house themed, so you had the posters of the movies and stuff. Oh yeah, I had some good food. I'll backtrack so I can show you guys the food, because I know some of you didn't see them. But yeah, so this is like the mascot. These are like the mascots for Busan. Then there's we were at the airport and waiting for my flight, and she just slept shrimp style, just like a shrimp. Then for my brother's their little girl that they're gonna have there, because they're a baby, they're gonna have a baby. I designed the bunny. I spent like an hour and a half picking these patches, and then I had to design it, and they put it together. Yeah, quite. So Gilly and Autumn Rain have a little girl. Her name's gonna be Ariana, I think. But yeah, so Love Forever, Hope, we got those up there. They they love playing games, so got the little Game Boy in one hand, got Kirby. They're a Disney family, so Mickey, Minnie, and then I got the heart over the heart as well. Hell yeah, we'll do. I know they're super excited. And on the bottom, we have some Korean here. So one is Sarange, one is QU. So cute, and then I love you. Then of course they have 2 dogs, but they're both like Australian Shepherds, Aussie Doodle thingies, whatever. But they didn't have a whole lot of dog things. So I only got the one dog, but it represents both their dogs. They have a cat and Cloud, because I have Cloud, so I want to add a bit of Cloud in there. And then of course, the little poopy, a little poopy on the bottom. You're getting a tattoo on your back? Yo, what are you gonna get? Quite, yeah. I was trying to find something special for their little girl, something from Korea, and Haewon, she picked up baby clothes, but to me, like, I'm like, clothes aren't gonna last long. They're cute in the moment, but they're not gonna last a long time. So I was like, I want to get something that's gonna last through years, ages. So I was like, this bunny would be cute. So I spent an hour and a half picking the patches out. Then we spoke with the lady about the placements. You're getting a dragon on your back. Tattoos run. Oh, tattoo. So your family's big on tattoos. I'm still a blank canvas. I think about getting tattoos, but then I can never decide. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna show you guys the first picture / video I took, and you're gonna be like, what is that?
Comment. Everyone loves it.
Girl, there's no penis food. It's
Penis fish.
Everyone likes eating that.
It's a penis fish, Kawaii. Look at that. It's a penis fish. if you take all the water and you like squeeze it, it sprays white stuff. And then like you'll see like videos of people like biting into them. Like, ah, it's crazy. Yeah, for real.
Comment.
Penis
Everyone
fish.
loves it.
Girl, there's no penis food.
And I was talking out loud, and there are people around me, so I didn't like want to be, talk like really loud. So I was like, penis food, looking around. Let's see. Oh, okay. So first night we're just getting in, we had, I was drained from the flight and stuff, but onion fries with chicken with rice, and then we had these radish, I think it was, and then I don't know what the heck these little things are, chip things. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Play with the chapstick? Oh no, I the penis fish? Nope, didn't eat that. Nope. I did not eat the penis fish. But there's the chicken. There she is, cutting the chicken up and stuff. But let's see. I didn't take a whole lot of picture of food, but oh, this place is good. Oh my gosh, the bakery. But it has like 9 tattoos on his body. He has a sword and snake. Dang, okay. My brother and his wife, Gilly and Autumn Rain, they have a lot. They have a number of tattoos. Like I think Gilly's gonna get, I think his left or whichever arm it is, just a full sleeve. I thought this was a nice scenery, like right here. This looks pretty cool. The scene right in front of the bakery. But inside the bakery, oh, these were awesome. These look at these things. They're so cute. The eyeball, the little eyes. So it's like a melon, cronut type thing. And this was like a chocolate chip cookie inside a chocolate with a chocolate chip cookie inside it. The little eyeballs are cute, right? And then, so you have a hot dog croissant thing. I don't know. They're all like croissant style, just in different the circular shape. But this is what I got. It's there's another picture with the name of it, but it's bacon and cheese basically. They have a pepperoni thing. There's that. Which will like the peppers are like, look at that, the color on that, right? Now you're hungry, Koi. So what I got was the Crowago, because the restaurant's Waggle Waggle or Waggle Waggle, but I say Waggle Waggle. Double cheese bacon, so it's double cheese and bacon, but they had some other stuff here. Dude, the colors on these are so nice. Like, look at this. My meds, I can't eat a whole lot, so it was so unfortunate that I was like never hungry. Oh gosh, no. I'm not me. I don't speak it much. You can just get away though. You can just get by with it. Some restaurants, it might be difficult, but a lot of places speak English. There's English, speaking there. So you'd be fine getting around. Yo, Billy, how's it going? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Pa man? I don't know. But yeah, the colors are just interesting. This is like the best banana pudding I've ever had. It was so damn good. Oh my lord. But yeah, so got those treats. This is what we ended up getting. So I got a coffee. She got tea. She's not trying to have like large amounts of caffeine, just little bitty bit. Welcome back. Hope you and the family are doing well. We are doing our best, right? Cloud's having fun right now. Actually, he just wants me to stop streaming and just be in the couch with him. Cloud, you messing stuff up over there? You silly boy. Yeah, so you know, this thing was good. What my fiance got, freaking banging. That thing in the middle, I could eat right now. That's what I had. That's the double bacon and cheese. Oh man, croissant thingy. It was really good. But I will say, my thing was probably the last in the rankings. It'd be this banana pudding, the thing that Haywon got, because there's custard inside here, and that custard was so, oh my lord, it was so good. But then I saw this picture. There's I guess this might be the best picture of it. But I saw this, I was like, dude, I love this picture here. Because he oh no, I dropped my croissant thingy. And then there's a baker in the back. That meant to say Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. Okay, gotcha. I was like, Pa, man. Sure. The best banana pudding I had. Ooh, dude, I don't know what it is. Like, it was like one of the other nights. She had to go. I forgot. She had to take care of something, and I was like trying to clean my body because I've been sweating nonstop. So I was like trying to just clean my body and shower, and then on the way back she got nearly everything was sold out. So the only thing left was like a chocolate pudding. So I got the chocolate she got me chocolate pudding, nowhere near as good as the banana pudding. I was like, wow, this is like such a big difference in like flavor. like you know, like ranking, if I were to rank the stuff I've eaten, it would have been low. But yeah, I saw this, I was like, this painting, this thing is cool. I like this. But yeah, this is the bake shop, Woggle Bake Shop, bread and coffee. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I thought there was stuff before that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here. This you might like. Oh my goodness. So this is my fiance's favorite restaurant. It's Michelin recognized. So it doesn't have like a Michelin star, but it's Michelin recognized. So you know they have, I think it's like 12 years running, 12 years in a row. They have the Michelin placard thingy along their walls. And again, oh, my meds really effing me up because I could barely eat. I only had like half the bowl. But yeah, so yes, dumplings. So you have dumplings. You have it's a chicken broth with the noodles and then the beef. But it was normally I'm not into like steamed dumplings. Man, those are banging. These are banging. Like I normally just like, you know, I'm a fatty. I like fried dumplings. But or here is mandu. But yes, there's fantastic. Kwai, you would love this. It's so good. You would love it. You'll love it. Like seriously. But yeah, it's just nice that it's pretty cool that I never knew that a store could be like Michelin recognized but not have a star. So I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet that, you know, they are recognized by Michelin stuff. I've been there before, but they've expanded a lot since I've last been there. You love you some dumplings, dude. Hell yeah. Claude was grumpy because he has been held by rain. He's like, get away. He's so grumpy. If you've never had banana milk, try banana milk. I love banana milk. Banana milk is so good. Yum. Love me my banana milk. Let's see. There's a lot of Pokemon stuff like we were showing, but here's the food. So there's a place called Egg Drop. And it's an egg sandwich, but man, oh, it's such soft, like Texas toast type stuff. But it's like split. It's like one piece of toast, but split in half. You catch up, okay? You do your thing, okay? Do your thing. But Toy Story was like the thing for this one, so you know we got the Woody and the Buzz. Oh my gosh, it's already 9 o'clock about. Yeah, we're not playing any games tonight. We're just gonna do the, because we're not gonna. If we play a game, we're not even gonna be able. We'll play like 10-15 minutes and we'll be done. You may be getting hungry. I just had meatball. Hey, you got your protein in. That's good. I'm proud of you for getting that protein in. See if there's any other food. I don't think I took a lot of other food. No, that doesn't look like it. That's like, well, we went through like 200 some picks. Oh, here, this is a really nice thing though. So in Seoul, there's this large stream of water here. So if you walk along it, there's a point where you go under a bridge and there's a lot of people just chilling and playing in the water under the bridge. That's where we ended up going there. So you hear some feet pics of me. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do a just chatting stream tonight. Which is not too bad. I can't complain. It's nice talking. If only my mouth wasn't dry. My throat, I mean, not my mouth. You get 100 grams of protein a day. That's impressive. That's good. I struggle getting the protein in, but like trying to maintain like a decent, not overloading in calories. But I found Nuri. They do protein shakes, but they have Nuri milk now. So 8 ounces of milk gets you 20 grams of protein. I think it's like 140 calories or something. So I'm like, okay, I can now easily get more protein in me without like overloading calories. So I was like, okay, oh yeah. I just had to, of course, be consistent with the gym, which I've been so far this week. Since I got back, we had I was gone for vacation, and then came back, jet lag. I was just dying, and then we had a funeral stuff for my grandpa and stuff like that. So I finally got to the gym this week, and I've been consistent so far, which I can't complain about, right? I'm getting in there, getting back into it. My booty cheeks are they're so sore. I was gonna do the Stairmaster climb thing on Monday, but I destroyed my freaking legs and booty that I was like, I can't do the, what's it called? The stair. I can't try the stair thing yet. I have never done the stair thing in years. So a little hesitant, but I'm gonna have to jump into it this week or next week. I want to add that into my curriculum. I have a new PR for leg press. I'm now at 500. Damn, dude, I'd be scared. I'd be like even when I do like on the machine, when I do 300, I'm like, okay, don't lock your legs, don't lock your, like I'm repeating this in my head. Don't lock your legs, don't lock your legs, don't, just extend, but don't lock. I'm like saying this in my head nonstop because like I don't want an accident to happen. So I'm like, okay, come on, you can do it. Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a really good time. Then the last thing we're gonna do for stream, we're gonna have ads hit on Twitch in like 6-7 minutes. So we'll go over a little bit what the next part is, but we're gonna do tier list ranking of the audiobooks that I've listened to in the past year and a half. Which I did a few books like between summer and late fall last year, and then May I picked up listening to audiobooks again with Dungeon Crawler Carl. So, and then I've been rolling through audiobooks over my vacation, when I'm driving, when I'm at the gym, when I'm doing chores, so I've been cranking out audiobooks and figured I'll try to give myself a reference of how I'm thinking the ones I've listened to are. None of them have been like awful bad, so I don't anticipate anything being in the D rank or F rank, but I'll probably put something in the C, and so C. That's probably the lowest I'll go. Yeah, my new chest dumbbells PRs. Whoa, damn, really? Dude, nice. I've never tried to check my PR stuff, but I know one of these days I might try and see what I can do. But man, That's good shit. That's good shit. I couldn't imagine picking up 75s for dumbbells, man. I think the most I picked up for dumbbells is 60. And that was just for shoulder shrugs, you know? I was just shoulder shrugs. That's all I was doing. Then I put them away. And that's all I did, just the shoulder shrugs. Oh my! I reached for my water, but where's my water at? Oh my lord. Okay. Let's see. But there it is. All right, so here is the tier list I have. We have and I don't have each individual book for series, so it's just be the overall series I'd be ranking, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items that will be rated. So the ones that are series based, Dungeon Crawler Carl, Jake's Magical Market, and FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy. It's the Silver Eyes trilogy. Those are like series, so they'll just be like just lumping them, the series together, not ranking each book. Because I can already tell you where DCC would be, you know, up in the top. I think with my shoulder press, I can pick up 100-pound dumbbells. I never went for PR with shoulder. Oh man, I've never even held a $100-pound dumbbell. Oh my gosh, I've seen them. Like I've seen these big ass ones, and it's like I see like the guys who do it. They're just freaking jacked. I'm like, I'm not that jacked. That ain't me. But it is what it is, right? But yeah, fantastic time. What I figure what we'll do is, what I'll do is once we go over the books, I'll go over like a quick synopsis of the book, because that's gonna help like remind me as well, because some of these books, it's been a while. Like I think Let Me In, Joe Hill, Let Me In, Nosferatu, Sleep Tight, The Troop, and We Are All Guilty here. Those are the ones I did last year, between July, it was like June, July through end of November. Yeah, I never had $100. I've never held $100. Oh man. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so what I think I'll do is, like, before I rank it, just go over a synopsis of it. So I'll just use the Brave search to have it generate a synopsis for me. No spoiler, of course, because it's just an overview synopsis of what the book is about. So let's do the first one. We're just going to order the September House. September House is, I think that one might be the most recent. Yeah, that's the most recent one I finished. That's the most recent book I finished. Among the horror community, it is like so highly recommended. So let's go ahead and the September House synopsis. And then let's see. I just want to make sure. Just gonna do a quick read through that way. I don't want to vocalize anything. That's gonna be an ad will start. Okay, in about a minute, an ad will start, and then we'll continue after this. Yeah, I guess that doesn't like spoil anything. So I'll read the first two paragraphs of this synopsis here. I think that gives a good idea of the book itself. Do you think you will make videos on GTA 6 when it comes out? I'm not sure. Because I primarily do indie games. A heavy emphasis on like horror items, but I like to do a indie game focus just because that's what I enjoy. If I play GTA, that might just be on the side where I play for funsies, you know, experience the storyline. Because for me, games, I love the storylines of playing it just for the storylines. That's what I really enjoy. But I know everyone's excited for the GTA 6, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Twitch has started their ads. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up. I'm gonna just increase the volume in the music just a bit. Can't tell if the music. Oh, I think it's changing the song now. Oh my gosh. Has it just been doing the same thing the whole time? I have not even had it on it's supposed to be repeating the list. My goodness. Silly me. All right. Get back to it. Get back to what? Wait, actually, we're doing the browser. Not chatting screen. Get rid of this. There. All right. Let's see. Pre-orders are $140 for the game. What in the world? Wait, why? Is it like a special edition? Maybe that's like the deluxe edition where you get to play a couple days early or something, right? $140 seems like a lot for a freaking game, though. Jeez. You know, I'm trying to get my fiance here, save for her house, and pay for her life. $140 is a lot. You don't think so? Oh my gosh, that's wild. Hey, for that much money, there better be you better get a physical disc. I'm all about my physical copies, a physical collection, right? So I'm team physical for if I'm buying something, like that. I'm just waiting for the full game to come out. Yeah, I hear you. It's a game that you and it's like 98%, 99% of the gaming population is excited for, right? Oh my lord. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna rank these books and series that I've gone through, and yeah, we'll just have some fun with it. This will be the last thing we do for stream. We're not gonna get into the game. It's already 13 my time, and you know I got work in the morning. So we'll try to go through this at a reasonable pace. It's been a good stream. It's good to come back and just talk and just chat with you guys. You know, I know we're not playing any games, but for me, stream has always been about the interaction between us. Whether you're lurking, listening aside, you know, bringing it back at me, you know, it's all about the interaction. That's what I like about streaming. It doesn't have to be about games and whatnot. Just an interaction of us souls with a common interest, right? Yeah, but the fact that there is, yeah, man, you know, they gotta stop selling those. They can't be selling that. That sounds wrong, right? That's funny. That makes you laugh. I like that. I like that typo or autocorrect. Yeah. And I know PlayStation, I think it's starting tomorrow. There's gonna be a PlayStation blackout. But it's only 1 week. 1 week's not gonna do much. I think people really need to start speaking with their wallets if they want to make a difference, right? So hopefully it does something, but I want physical media to stay. That's my wish. But yeah, let's go ahead, continue on. So the first one we're gonna rank is The September House by Carissa Orlando. This is the brief synopsis of it. The September House by Carissa Orlando follows Margaret Hartman and her husband Hal, who purchased a beautiful but haunted Victorian home on Hawthorne Street. While the house is peaceful for, well, most of the year, every September it becomes a nightmare where walls bleed, ghosts appear, and a malevolent entity known as Master Vale lurks in the basement. Throughout the book, Margaret's daughter comes to visit her, live with her, try to, you know, spend time with her, but she sees that, you know, she sees that her mom is different and is worried about her, but she also learns about stuff like that her mom has gone through, such as like she went through an abusive marriage, you know? And it goes through these themes of there's the haunted house, there's horrors, there's ghosts, and then there's real human things that are happening, that have happened in the past. So this is a brief synopsis. I don't want to spoil anything, so we'll just go over it just like that. It's highly recommended in the horror thriller book community. But the thing is, for me, the book was an incredibly slow burn. It was about 85% of the book. I remember when it started getting popping off, I looked at my the audiobook app I use, gives me a percentage of how far I am in the book, and it was like 85%. And I was like, and then there was like an hour and a half left of the book. I was like, okay, so it took a long time, a lot of building, so it's a very slow burn into it. So it's a great ride, but I'm not sure if I couldn't put it in the S or A. I'd probably put it right in the B tier. Solid book, fantastic book. I would recommend it to people. But there's other books I would recommend above it. 1 week, not bad. Yeah, so 1 week may, let's see, it'll show in their numbers, but I think historically when something like this happens, these companies they understand how temporary it is, so they don't really bat an eye at it. They're like, they look at it as like, oh, you know, this 1 week had a little blip. You know, we didn't make as much money as normal this week, but it was only a week. And you have so many other weeks throughout the year where the people who don't spend the money during that week, they're gonna make up for it in the weeks afterwards. So it's nice to see some initiative to do something. I think there needs to be more. I want to see more. I haven't bought anything for PlayStation 3 years. Yeah, I think it was like, it's been like 3 years. That's when I canceled my PlayStation membership. It was my first year of streaming. Yeah, crazy. Okay. All right. The Troop. Oh my lord. Dude, The Troop. That is a wild ride. Yo, Orox. Orox, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It's a chatting stream today. Chatting stream. We went through all my pictures for Korea. We spoke. That's what we were doing. Like, we've just been talking about Korea most part. We just got to the audiobook section of my ranking of these. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. D2, 23% sus, 78mm peeper. Not the smallest, not the biggest. You're in the middle. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, hope you've been well, man. I'm not sure what you've been playing. If you've been playing anything interesting, or you've just been working your butt off. You know, I know that happens. You go on these, you know, your missions and such. We'll phrase it like that. Okay, so The Troop. Let's see. I'm gonna do a quick overview to see what the Brave Search has said, and then we'll go ahead and read it. So I'll make sure there's no major spoilers or anything. Okay, that looks right. Okay, the first two paragraphs I think I can read. Maybe the last one as well. Okay, well, I'll just do bits and pieces of that last paragraph. Okay. You just been playing Power World? Okay. So you've been So is it like that? Is it like, were there a lot of changes from the early access when we played? I heard there were there were just tons of changes. Like, a lot is different. So I know I need to get back into it. I need to, but I haven't had time. All right, Eric, you take care. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in on the YouTube side there, and enjoy. And I'm glad you had those meatballs. Meatballs sound good. A lot of changes. Okay. God dang, I need to find time to reinstall it and play it again. Oh man. And I know Acid has his Power World server too that I could join. That we could join, or you know, people can join. Okay, here we go. The Troop by Nick Cutter is a 2014 horror novel that follows Troop 52, a group of 5 teenage boys, Boy Scouts, and their Scoutmaster, Dr. Tim Riggs, on an annual camping trip to the remote Falstaff Island off the coast of Prince Edward Island, Canada. The trip transforms into a nightmare when a mysterious, emaciated stranger arrives by boat, suffering from insatiable hunger. The dude's just so hungry. Tim, acting on his medical training, he brings the man into his cabin and inadvertently exposes himself and the Boy Scouts to a horror that is going to be plaguing them for the rest of the book. The book does explore themes of body horror, breakdown of like the social order of groups. So, you know, people who, you know, they might have a leader, but then they're trying to take the leader down and such like that, you know, to try that kind of social order. And a loss of innocence in terms of like dealing with like death and stuff like that. The book is actually fantastic. Like there's one chapter I would prefer to have it removed, but it gives you such deep insight on a specific character in the book that as much as I don't want it there, I understand why it's there. I just wish it wasn't there because there's animal cruelty. After reading it, I would have definitely loved to talk about that more. When it comes to horror books, man, I think The Troop is actually, I thought I was gonna put an A, but now that I'm thinking about it again, I think The Troop is an S tier book. It's so damn good. It really, with what is in this book, if that became, I could see that become like a real world issue, I'd be freaking terrified. I'd be horrified. Oh man, yeah. Especially like after, I would gush about it more. I would talk about more of if it was more recent in my head, especially if someone else had read it. You know, yeah, that's definitely, when it comes to the horror books that I've listened to, it's definitely the best of the horror books I've listened to. Like, holy buckets, fantastic. Yeah. All right. And then next one is going to be We Are All Guilty Here. Man, my throat's just constantly dry today, ever since after work. I don't know why. It was like all of a sudden it just got dry after work. It was like the last 15 minutes of work. Oh, guilty. I'll do maybe I'll do like this. Synopsis, introduction. Okay. All right. So We Are All Guilty Here is a 2025 crime thriller by Karen Slaughter, and the first installment in the Northfall series. And I don't think she's had a second installment for the series yet. I'm excited to see more because this was a good book. I'll tell you that. Set in a close-knit Georgia town where the disappearance of two teenage girls occurred during 4th of July celebration, absolutely just shatters the overall community. The narrative alternates between two timelines, so beginning with the 2012 abduction and of the two girls, abduction and murder of the two girls, which leads to a wrongful conviction, in which you learn that you understand, you learn that like pretty quick, and then it moves on to, I think it's like 10 years later, where the main character, Emmy, is still dealing with those losses of the two girls, because it's greatly affected her, and she's on the hunt for who really did it, because like I said, with that wrongful conviction, that guy got let go, and trying to find trying to get down to the root of the evil that really happened in that community. Book was fantastic. It was actually very, very good. I have a feeling a good amount of these will be in the A tier. I would definitely recommend that book. It was really good. Very, very good. Let Me In. This is an interesting one. It's a vampire themed book too. And this one goes by different names. Let's see. I'm gonna search. Oops, gosh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. Oh, did you get the right one? Okay, you got the right book. So it's also published as Let the Right One In. And that's something that's confusing whenever I try to like look it up. I was like, why can't I find Let Me In? Because I think primarily the most common form of the title is Let the Right One In. But I know the one that I listened to on it was on Spotify was Let Me In. But it's a 2004 vampire novel by Swedish author John Ajvide Lindqvist. There's a Q in there. There's a J. I don't know really how to say it, but set in winter of 1981 in the suburban neighborhood of Blackbird, the story follows Oscar with a K, and this is like a lonely kid who's constantly being bullied. He's a 12-year-old kid that's being bullied, and he fantasizes about getting revenge against those who have wronged him, his tormentors. So the book begins with a grisly discovery of a teenage body that's been completely drained of their blood in the local forest, right in the area. So you know, it goes through the story of Oscar. You know, that the newspapers talk about this. Oscar meets his neighbor Eli. I think Eli is how they pronounce it in the audiobook, at least. Who's actually like, not like, I don't think it's not next door, but it's the next apartment over. So the next apartment building over is where Eli lives. They become friends and come to learn Oscar made a friend with a vampire. What happens from there? Other things happens, you know. Oscar learns to try to fend for himself. He still gets bullied. You still see this stuff about him. You see the stuff that he deals with, like he actually like because he does. I think it was he doesn't go to the bathroom in public because that's where like the bullies will prey on him. So he actually has like this like contraption. He like built this like tubing system where his pants where he just pees and that it goes to like a little bag or bottle or something. So it's crazy. It's odd. It's very odd, but he's fucking traumatized. But yeah, you learn about all these other characters as well who have interactions around these weird occurrences, and it's pretty solid. I remember it was slow in the beginning, but it really picks up. I think I want to say halfway through it really like you start like getting more involved with the characters, because it opens up and there's a lot to introduce throughout the book. But I haven't listened to a lot of vampire novels, so I don't know how I would rank it against like the whole Vampire Empire series. It's a trilogy, I think, right now, and some other ones. But Let Me In, definitely solid. Man, I would definitely say I put it great. I would definitely put it above September House. Man, I don't want A to be too flooded, so we'll put it for B for now. That's what we'll do. So on this list here, I have 2 books by Joe Hill. Nosferatu. Can I move this over like this? Okay. Okay. And then Heart-Shaped Box. Heart-Shaped Box is Joe Hill's book, his debut book. It's the book that he first released. And Joe Hill is Stephen King's son. So knowing that, there's like a lot of expectations with that. I didn't know anything about Joe Hill originally. The first book I listened to from him was Nosferatu, but his debut book, Heart-Shaped Box, that's what we're gonna go over right now. Heart. And this is one I listened to in the past 2 weeks. Okay, here we go. Heart-Shaped Box is the 2007 debut horror novel by Joe Hill, centering on Jude Coyne, a retired heavy metal rock star and collector of macabre artifacts. So he collects these haunted, like not necessarily haunted, but he collects like these weird artifacts like that were involved with like someone that was a murderer or someone who did some ill deeds. Not just ill deeds, but then, you know, if it's like, oh, this is items related to a cult, he collects these kind of items. But within this, Jude impulsively buys a haunted suit online. It's delivered in a black heart-shaped box, believing it to be a unique addition to his creepy collection, right? One of the creepy collection items he has is a snuff film that he made, and it was a hangman's noose. No, I'm not sure if he made it or someone mailed it to him or something like that. But he has a snuff film, which is freaking. Why would you keep that? That's so messed up. But the suit is inhabited by a vengeful ghost of Craddock McDermott, a former hypnotist who blames Jude for the sewer slide of his stepdaughter Anna Florida Price. And in Florida, because Jude, whenever he met up with these women, on tour and stuff like that, he never called them by their actual name. He called them by their state name, the state they're from. She's from Florida, so he called her Florida. But within the story, Jude is freaking haunted, and it's not just Jude that's haunted, but it's everyone that's around him gets affected. So his assistant who introduced him to the website that showed him the sale auction thing over this suit, his girlfriend, his current girlfriend, him, anyone that they encounter, they can be affected by this ghost. It's an interesting ride for sure. The novel explores themes of guilt, trauma, and redemption, using supernatural horror to examine how past sins and secrets haunt the present. This book, like when I was like going through like comments and trying to find recommendations for horror books, I kept seeing this book show up over and over again. But as I listened to it, I could not get. It wasn't until the very end where I was like, okay, you know, I want to root for Jude. His girlfriend, Georgia, I think that's what her state was. But I was like, oh yeah, Georgia seemed. After about like a third or halfway through the book, I was like, yeah, I'll root for Georgia. But it was so hard to find enemy to root for the guy, you know. And you know, it had some good themes where, you know, there were some good ways of using the dogs and his dogs in the story here. But overall, that's probably like, of all the books that I've read, probably the most disappointing one for me, just because I kept seeing it so recommended. And just knowing the story, I thought they were gonna do a little bit more with the story itself, with the box itself or the suit. But once you got haunted, it's just kind of like the suit didn't matter anymore, the box didn't matter anymore, because you're already haunted and infected, so now he's with you. I wish I felt like there could have been some other areas where he worked on, but overall, just the characters, I had a hard time rooting for the main character, right? Which maybe that's what he wanted, but I'm not sure. Overall, I was pretty disappointed with not much disappointed. I was just like, I expected more from it. Nosferatu, that was an interesting book. Nosferatu. And that's N0S482. It's a license plate. Okay. Nosferatu is a 2013 supernatural horror novel by Joe Hill that chronicles the decades-long battle between, and this is like this is through their lifetime. This battle, right? Decades long. Battle between Victoria McQueen, Vic, and the vampire-like serial killer Charles Manx. Vampire-like, so not necessarily a vampire, but vampire-like. Vic possesses a magical ability to find lost things by riding her bicycle across a covered bridge known as the Shorter Way. So she's got, and it's with this specific bicycle, I believe, or there's a motorbike later on, but she has a specific ability that really resonates with that bicycle in the beginning, that if she wants to find something, she rides that bike and she can find whatever being looked for. Thing is, she has to travel through the Shorter Way, which is it's like a alternate reality of a passageway for her travels. It's interesting, but it transports her to any location that she seeks. Is a thing. But in contrast, Manx, he's got a similar ability, but he drives a 1938 Rolls-Royce Wraith with the vanity plate Nosferatu that allows him to slip into an alternate reality called Christmas Land. And Christmas Land is, you hear about it, characters know about it from like an advert and some other stuff, but it's a twisted amusement park, really, where Charles Manx is abducting children and draining their life force, and that's how he's keeping himself alive. So that's why he's vampire-like. And then that's stuff that you find out, you know, So nothing crazy, but yeah, and then it goes through this battle between them over decades, where it starts to involve her family members, such as her son and whatnot. Her son, who's young, so he's gonna be a target. Nosferatu is very good. That one I was impressed by. I remember in the beginning I was like, will I get into this? I'm not sure if I will, but then as I kept listening, I kept getting more into it. That one's I'd say that's a great book. Might not be for everybody, but I thought that was fantastic. Great. That put it great for B. Yeah, pretty dang good. I'm kind of torn on giving it an A, but I think I'll leave it at a B. Yeah, I'll leave it at a B. Sleep Tight. That I remember that I read that one was last year. That was a last year book. So far, most of them what we've gone through is last year books, except for September House. But yeah, this is a horror thriller novel by J.H. Markert. It follows Detective Tess Claiborne as she confronts a serial killer known as the Outcast. But before the Outcast, there's a different serial killer that was a focus of a crime from her dad's age, which is Father Silence, which they labeled that he caught, which was the guy's name was Jeff Pritchard. But he once terrorized the community by disguising himself as a priest and preying on like vulnerable people that's within society. So people would come to him because they need help, and then he would prey on them and do his sadistic murders and such. But this goes over there's another book where it goes over decades. So you have stuff in the beginning, but then it's a battle over decades where there's a successor for Father's House, which is the Outcast, and Tess is trying to track this person down. As another thing that happens similar to Nosferatu, where her kid gets kidnapped, so she's on a voyage to find her kid and take down this ill doer, right? Pretty good book. That one, it deals with like a lot of it. There's a lot of like emotional issues with the characters in the book. I'm not sure if I want to put it as a C or tail end of B. I think I'll do tail end of B for Sleep Tight. Yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl, this is the series, is 8 books right now. We already know that's S tier. Come on, move. That's top S tier. That's like my favorite. This has taken over Harry Potter for me for books. Like, I fucking love Dungeon Crawler Carl. Basically, Carl and Donut, the cat, they are outside. Carl's getting Donut from a freaking tree. Donut jumps in his arm. At that moment, all of a sudden you hear the narrator. He goes, there, Carl. He goes, and then the world went flat. And by flat, it means everything around, all the buildings, all the cars, got flattened. He's outside in pink Crocs, boxers with hearts on it, and a freaking like leather jacket. And he's got Princess Donut, a cat, a Persian tortoiseshell cat in his arm. And then at the moment, after the flattening of the world, of the environment, they hear an announcement that they have so many hours to enter the dungeon before the doors close, and then they had to fight for themselves in the wilderness with with very little resources. So he goes into the dungeon, comes across goblins. He's fighting for his life along with Princess Donut. They come across Mordecai. He teaches them the way, and Princess Donut eats a pet treat that makes her sentient. She is talking. She's got attitude, catitude. And they are trying to survive. People are dying left and right. And it's pretty fucking awesome. This is the series I just gush about. Oh my gosh. Like every night, like when Potter comes in, he's here earlier. We're gushing about it earlier. So damn good. Highly recommend. More than a high recommend. This is like this has changed the way I look at like books. And if you're listening to audiobook, Jeff Hayes' narration is absolute top tier. He's basically ruined audiobooks for me when it comes to narration and voicing, because what he does is phenomenal. It's just read it, just listen to it. Right now there's 8 books. There's 2 more books left, and it is the freaking wildest ride that I have come across in literary form via audiobook. Jake's Magical Market is progressive fantasy, lit RPG-ish, I want to say. It's like, it doesn't have like a whole lot of stat stuff, but it's a lot of progressive abilities that come about. But follows Jake, who he's working in a grocery store, and then all of a sudden he hears a sound outside. He looks out, and everyone's gone. It's just him. He's by himself. And it turns out that the gods have chosen Earth as a new playground for their game, and it's all about survival now. They've introduced a card system, which is I like the card systems being introduced. I love those. So there's a card system within this book that gives you abilities. So Jake is learning to become an adventurer here. He has his own shop, but I'll tell you what, the shop does not last long. It's called Jake's Magical Market, but that shop is there's such a small amount of the shop compared to the 3 books. So the title is very misleading, and I really wish there was more market stuff, but there wasn't. I found the series frustrating in terms of the main character, Jake. He regressed more than he grew and progressed as a character. Very whiny as well. That one, man, in the beginning, I loved it. The side characters, his friends, I'm so happy when we have interaction with the other characters. But then when it's Jake, I don't know, Jake was just frustrating. So frustrating. That one I will definitely put as a decent C tier. When I was first reading it, I was expecting so much, and then I was so happy when we have like AR and the other side characters coming in and talking and interacting. But then Jake just holds this series down with how he acts and such. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. So it's decent. It's a good read, good listen, but the narrator did a good job. Like they went through 2 narrators. There's a narrator that did the first book, then it went to another narrator, and the transition was seamless. I thought they both did a fantastic job. I actually in the beginning of the second book, when I heard the new narrator, I started liking him more than the first one. And I guess the first narrator was like someone who's top tier, who gets booked out for the years ahead of time. We'll do Hidden Pictures next. Hidden Pictures follows, who's the main character? I can't think of her name. Oh my god, I think it starts with an M. Try to see the character's name. I am not a bot. Okay. Let's see. Mallory. I was right. It starts with an M. So it stars Mallory, who is a former addict. She's gone 19 months, I believe it was, clean, and now she's trying to get reintroduced to society. throughout this reintroduction, she gets a job as a babysitter for Teddy, and she quickly bonds with Teddy. The parents, the dad during the interview was super standoffish. The mom was very supportive, trying to, she really wants to bring Valerie in and see how she can help watch Teddy and help ease their burdens. But the book centers around Teddy, who is an artist, you can say. Teddy's a very good artist, drawing these pictures, but as time goes on, he is drawing these pictures that get more sadistic and better in quality as each picture gets drawn. And it becomes a point where, you start thinking he's haunted because he keeps talking about Anya, his imaginary friend. So it's like, is Anya possessing him, taking over him, drawing these? What's going on? What's really going on? Is Anya real? You keep battling throughout this, and then you keep seeing these crazy pictures of someone getting buried, someone getting dragged into the woods. The narrator did a wonderful job. I thought the narrator was she did a wonderful job. She was fantastic. This is, to me, just going over that, I think that's an A tier book. I would definitely recommend Hidden Pictures. Next one, Incidents Around the House. This is one that's going to be a horror movie in a little bit. The horror movie is called Other Mommy. This centers around an 8-year-old girl who sees Other Mommy. She has her own mom, but her, there's family issues going on but Other Mommy talks to this 8-year-old girl quite often. But there's a troubling question that she asks the girl. She goes, "Can I enter your heart?" What the heck does enter your heart mean? What does that mean? What does that really mean? What does it do? And what they oh, I'm trying to think. I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. But you eventually find out what you learn by speaking with the little girl what it means. And at first they were thinking something else. It was like, oh, that's like a carnation. They're like, oh yeah, Other Mommy says something carnation. And they're like, carnation? Oh, that's silly. Carnation is this and this. But then we learn that carnation actually means reincarnation, because she's a little girl. She doesn't know what the Other Mommy is really saying. She's getting words mixed up. So you go through this crazy not crazy, like horror week months of the family starting getting horrified, just getting freaking just tortured, like, because it's all hauntings constantly around the child, around their house. They can't enter their house anymore. They can't even go out in the woods. They are at the beach. They can't go anywhere without Other Mommy somehow finding them, showing up. And it's a wild adventure. My only issue with the book is really how the little girl responds and acts. She's an 8-year-old girl, but the way she reacts to the book and speaks, it feels like she's like half her age. Like she's like 3 or 4 years old. That's what it feels like. But aside from that, that's top of A tier for me. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. I highly recommend it. It's so well done. Mocha is a book by a Korean author, and Mocha stands for hidden camera, because in Korea there was a big issue with hidden cameras being used to record acts and incidents, which is affecting a lot of people. Basically recording like sexual actions, sexual deeds, and it follows a girl who has gone through some tough times. She's always been looked at as not good enough. Her sister was always better, but her sister, you learned that, you know, she committed, you know, to go a different route. So she's no longer around. And eventually, you know, she meets a guy. She's so happy too. She's so happy. Everything's going good. But then all of a sudden, an event comes out and they see people post this, a leak happens or a video is posted. It turns out she's in this video being recorded by a hidden camera. The guy abandons her. He's not talking to her. There's another character in the story. He's an IT type guy, and he's doing so. He's hiding cameras in the work bathroom. Is disgusting. The way he treats his mom and stuff is horrible. But he becomes one of the other characters that gets focused on. So it's between the main girl and the guy. They swap back and forth through perspectives and their own situations, and it's actually really good. The only thing I would say is it felt like it was written for people who don't want to see any good in people, right? All guys are bad is like the theme of the story. All guys are bad and stuff like that. I wish it wasn't written like that, where there were some redeeming people of the guy gender, or there were some more redeeming factors of the characters, you know, or at least side characters that they interact with here and there, right? Other than that, I was actually very impressed. I'd put that as an A tier. I want to read her debut book. The Eyes Are the Best Part, because I heard that's very good as well. Last one I listened to, it's a FNAF book. Silver Eyes. It's a trilogy, 3 books. It's good. It follows Charlie and her adventure of going through. I think she's going through college, but it takes place like after her father's passed away, and she's having to deal with her past, the past of her father and stuff like that. Since it's 3 books, I know it's kind of hard to go through, but it's FNAF, so you know there's gonna be, you know, the animatronics. They're showing up. They're in this. But it was actually it was a thrilling ride. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit when I was reading this. I honestly thought I was gonna put it as a B tier, but as I'm thinking about it again, I did really enjoy it quite a bit. I'm not sure if I'd put it past Mocha, but yeah, I put it like that. I really did enjoy FNAF, and I think it's a little biased on me too, because I do enjoy the lore of FNAF, so that really leans heavily into it. If you're not a FNAF fan, it's not. I think it'd be more of a B tier if for someone that's not a FNAF fan. If I weren't a FNAF fan, it was an exciting series, I would say. I really did enjoy it. Yeah, there we go. I think that is it. 2 in S tier, 5 in A, 4 in B, 2 in C. There we go. Those are the audiobooks that I've read, listened to over like a year and a half, because there were gaps in time where I wasn't listening to anything. But again, some of these are series. There's 8 books for Dungeon Crawler Carl, 3 from Jake's Magical Market, 3 for Silver FNAF, and then singular books. Again, DCC, The Troop. If you're looking for something horror related, The Troop is fantastic, because it puts some real world perspective on something that could that I think I was like, if someone's mad enough, they could develop something that fucking insane. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for stream tonight. We didn't play any games. It's just yap and pictures, right? All right, my friends, go ahead and end it for the night. We'll turn the music up. Orox, take care. Enjoy the Pal World. I turned it low. Enjoy the Pal World. Take care of yourself. Hopefully all is going well for you. And as always, let's get the ending message stuff. If you are a fan of edibles, definitely check out spacepandadelta.com. Use code GUAM for 20% off. You'll feel good. You'll feel floaty. You'll be soaring up in space, baby. And here are the raid commands. Alrighty, first one's for everyone. Second one's for those of you that subbed. Go ahead, have a good time, and I will find someone to raid out to. So just hang on and listen to the music. Clean that up.
What is happening tonight? Yo, King of Guam, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude. How you doing? How was your stream? How was just chatting? I know that's not what you were doing tonight. I saw your schedule, but I don't remember. AILA? Was it AILA tonight? Is that what you played, or did you play something different? Welcome in, Raiders. If you guys are new, hello, my name is Ram. We're a comedy stream here. We play a large variety of games. Currently playing a indie horror comedy game called Chopped Up, which has been amazing, hilarious, where we are towards the end of the game, and just having an amazing, wonderful night. Tomorrow we're doing a charity stream for the World Kitchen, playing some Goose Goose Duck with a bunch of amazing streamers. If you guys want, stop on by. That'll be a bunch of fun. Friday, we're doing another horror game called The Stalked 3 that comes out tomorrow, but because we're doing the charity stream, we can't do it till Friday, but I'm pretty excited about that one. But yeah, no matter what we're playing, the vibes are the same. We do horror games, comedy games, indie games, AAAs, you name it. We play it. We do just chatting. We do games with chat all the time, and we just enjoy ourselves. So if you're new, come on in, hit that follow button, join the Ram fam today. And if you guys don't know my guy, King of Guam, we share a birthday. We share a